on the topic presentation and demonstration on the presentation and demonstration on tree gardening and plant bouquets. You can continue.
Okay, so now let's start this. So this is again which garden, it's quite simple. Like with the pot, normal pot, we have to rock spaces and decorative items. Next. Again, the biomaterial is a flat pot. It can say whatever material you are getting for this garden. Mostly it should be natural, not plastic. Okay. So few people वो जो plants के ये रहते हैं ना palm tree has dry material like a container. So you can use that too. You can use wooden trays, wooden boxes for tray landscaping, as well as you can use ceramic pots or terracotta pots. Then you need gravel, like what local brick pieces in terrarium. We are going to use local brick pieces as gravel. Then the sand, river sand we are going to use. As I said, they will absorb water as it is porous, and sand is going to allow the proper seepage of water. Then again, potting soil, which is a mixture of vermicompost and red soil. Then we need a wire or coconut pipe just to cover the drainage holes, which are shown on the screen. Here we don't need to use charcoal. You can, but no need actually. Next. Okay. So again, the decorative material is same like terrarium. Next. So how to do it? Like we fill the pot. Normal pot, take a flat pot, holes at the bottom for water drainage. Here, water drainage is very much important. Even if while filling a normal pot, if you want to plant a plant in a pot, that pot should have drainage holes. That is very much important. So the water, excess water should seep out of the pot. If the water remains in the soil, the roots are going to rot if there is excess water. So drainage holes are important. Then while doing cover the bottom of your pot with a layer of broken bricks. See, broken bricks you have to put sand, you have to put potting soil you have to put. There is also all this tree, and you have to fill it completely. Like here we just made a small base of it. This pot you can cover fully. Then you can do landscaping. Before making a dish garden, you have to give a thought like how you are going to plan it. It's like landscaping, miniature landscaping. You can also put a plant starter. It's not needed plant starter if you put the roots never properly. So you can use plant starter. Then again, arrange your plants. Make sure start with the largest plant first. Flowering plants can be used to add beauty to your dish garden. Next. This is basically dish garden. You can keep it outside. Dish garden you can keep it inside also. You can make it by using indoor plants. You can make it by using succulents, cactus. You can make it by using outdoor plants also. Next, like normal pot, you have to water the dish garden daily on daily basis. Depends on the season. In summer season you have to water it daily, and it depends on where you have kept it. When the soil is dry, basically when the soil becomes dry, you have to water the dish garden. Water it very nicely so the water seeps out of the drainage. So all the soil is moist. For fertilizing, when you plant it first for 3 months, you don't have to fertilize it. After 3 months, you can fertilize it. And when the plants grow, you can keep them trimming to maintain its shape and everything. Or it will grow very haphazardly. All the plants will grow and it won't look good. So to maintain the levels, you have to keep them trimming. Next. So these are the few dish gardens we have made. This is one of my friends wanted to give someone for their engagement. So this is a cane basket and I had a team. Like the girl, the bride, she was working in a company called One Umbrella. So she wanted one umbrella over there. And the bridegroom, the groom was forest officer. So she wanted many plants. So according to theme, you can make the dish garden. Next. This is made in a terracotta pot, whereas that is a cave basket. Next. These are indoor plants. Ceramic pot is used in this, so fairies kept fencing is there. Next. This I have shown you before also, succulent trees. You can place succulents in flat pots, as the roots are in shadow, succulents in flat pots. Next. This is also used, ceramic pot is used. Next, these are the outdoor plants. Next. Then in vertical pots also you can make like plant bouquets, as the measurements will demonstrate on plant bouquet. So this is also a type of dish garden. While presenting, instead of presenting flower bouquets, you can present the plant bouquet. So this is again indoor plants. Next. This is cactus dish garden. Various things you can use. You can see a waterfall, the white sand is getting here, waterfall, and there is a staircase above, there is a table, and a mountain at the back. Next. Again, succulents are there. Next. So these are some, to get an idea, I have some pictures. Can show they have very nice flowers, so can show you can use. Succulents is the type of succulent, also the flowers, those are all succulents, flowering succulents. Next. So you use rocks, pebbles, gravel, you can decorate it very beautifully. Next. So these are the types. This is a real landscaping. Actually, dish garden, real landscaping, everything is fairy gardens. This is a concept is same, the names are different. It depends what type of decoration you do. This is one tray landscaping. One of my clients, she had a huge place under the staircase, and the window you can see it was two levels above, this type of windows was there, and too much of light was coming, and she really wanted the place to be open like that. So she wanted some plants, she wanted to keep some plants. Then instead of keeping just pots over there, I suggested her this tray landscaping. This tray landscaping, I think you have seen in the presentation when we to Japan, one of the Osaka masters they had demonstrated about the tray landscape. And this tray we had made from the carpet. It has wheels inside, so it can be moved. So the wheels are not visible from outside. Inside wheels are there, and full 50 feet tray was. And in that we had done this tray landscaping. But actually these plants are not potted directly. We have used flat pots, like ceramic flat pots were used, and it's covered with moss or pebbles or poppet also you can use to cover them. And still always is there. So this is a very nice example. You can place rocks and everything like that also. Next. This is pictures by making. We have made outside and just pulled to the place. Next. This is again one protocol. Some nice spot is broken. You can just not throw it away, but utilize it in this manner. Next. So let's demonstrate on the garden and plant cooking. Simultaneously, I will show you the plant. Yes, many bouquets, and it costs from minimum 100 to 1,000 so instead of that, if you are having a collection of various plants in your garden or balconies, we can make a bouquet. The basic principle should be followed that the
plants which we are putting. So here we have developed different concepts. You can say that we have patented for that. Herbal cooking. So 3-4 medicinal plants we can put together that can be called as a herbal cooking. For example, we have got the lemongrass which is common in our chichards also, and it is having herbal tea also can be made from this. So with this, if you present a floral plant bouquet to a person, he will get all the 4 plants which can be grown well and separated afterwards. So instead of giving the floral bouquet, of course, as organics, florists are also very much valuable, and usually the floral bouquet also should be sold. But this is also very good concept. For example, when we are like my college is the Tata process, and we usually don't get the floral bouquets. So we can maintain such a as a garden as that they are having mushrooms like that. We can keep a set of the floral bouquets and then get some. We can do that. So we have taught this to our research officers and everything. They ask for such a bouquets to get. So you can change the mindset also. Instead of giving regular floral bouquets, we can give herbal bouquets. Then again they can categorize as bouquets of succulents. Remember, while putting the plants in the dish garden or plant bouquet, you should not mix the ecosystems. Don't put the aloe vera along with the hybrid plants, along with the pond. So that also should. These are the small things, but they will give the big meaning. They understand because they cannot survive in the same part. Cacti they require less water and that indoor plants is required. So we can categorize plant bouquet as a indoor plant bouquet, succulent plant bouquet, herbal plant bouquet, and so many ideas as I can. Some other plants also can be put. So easy going, and the same principle which Vipaka has taught for the landscaping as well as same. Whatever we are using, one of it should be more the height should be double of pot. While making her terrarium also, she has followed the same principles. Whatever pot you are using, the one of the plants should be higher. That can be called as the one standard for subject, object, such concepts are there. So one should be having good focal point also. Now these plants are a lot, many times, but we know that the root system is intact. So it will grow afterwards. For present, making present, we will do some cutting and I will use, but it will survive that.
So this is ceramic pot which I am going to use for the dish garden. You can see that drainage hole. This is actually a handmade ceramic pot. Used for roadside usually. This is made by Pandit from where he is the manufacturer of ceramic pots, and he has got award from Rashtrapati for this. So this is ready for me to be covered. So we are covering the drainage pots with the help of net. The net which we use, this is a mosquito net we use for windows. Net along that type of net, and we have fixed it with the flexible wire. We will just make a bowl like this and fix it. I'll show you. So this is the net. You have to base on the drainage hole and just make a bowl like this and put it here. This is press. So the net are fixed. We will put the drainage over water will drain out, but with the water, the soil should not be drained out. Okay? So we have fixed the net. A group of workshop will be giving you few thoughts and plans. You can use your own, you can think today only how you are going to evaluate the class. So first there are putting the total pieces. Let's talk about the base. Again, total pieces. They are going to absorb the water.
The plants also here, you have considered the system, the depth, at Sassan will help me. Plants. So here we have selected one lemongrass, one tulsi plant, one guava. This is all our fragrant plants, you can see, and this is very So I'm going to put all of them slightly systematically aesthetic aspects along their visuals. So whenever we present this bouquet to somebody, he can go separately and multiply. So the bouquet will not add up. Your bouquet will remain and it is a happy capacity to multiply. That is again one more beauty of this concept of a plant bouquet. Yes. So always in a mosaic style or also we show this. So we use to cover the big pieces are traditionally wherever regular pots we use the big pieces, but here we are going to use the mesh pieces there. So regular we use as a substitute that can be cut and use, and it is fixed with the figure of A, we can say Gandhiji, the suspect of Gandhiji. So that shape is maintained, it is fixed very well. So while handling the process we will show you. And then now the excess amount of the fine soil will not drain out of this. The mesh is fixed. So this should be followed every time. Now I will think about first we will think about how to place the plants. Of course we add the soil. So this should be at the back side. This can be cultivated like the flowers here. Then this is having one different height. It can be placed here. So this is my plan about making my plant. So aesthetic also should be considered. It should not only be a clustering of the plants and then giving it. So as we are following the bouquet, it should look like a bouquet. So in bouquet there are concepts. Why teach you the government will tell about the focal point. Something should be there, which will look so this I have because it will look like flowers. Many leaves also like Rasina or they are having bunches. For example, this is a plant. So this is a leaf, it looks like a flower. So such a plant can be chosen. So the gardener and the florist or bouquet maker must know all the qualities of such a plant. Now like a regular pot filling, we will put the brick pieces as well as regular. Now we are not putting much fertilizers now. We are going to separate them and grow them afterwards. But as much as possible, at least from 2 to 3 months, it will survive. The person soaks the water properly. So all these plants which are chosen, they require the climatic conditions, soil conditions, water conditions, almost similar. Okay? So we can grow them. So layer of big pieces, mixture of So this I have brick pieces and sand. Then I am putting some amount of potting soil. Okay, I am not getting the pot fully. Now I am placing the plants. You can make use of various crops, you can make use of dripwoods, pebbles, anything for the cultivation or the placement.
So this is Suja. I'll be using this as a towel glass. Like if there is a tree there, so I'm going to use it. So basically I'm trying to use this. These are outdoor plants. So I'm going to bring you. So I want to take your group application. So I want to use this is more data for Puja. So I want to planting, you should plant the tallest plant in the middle. Or you can get like saying, you can get the plant. So it becomes a triangle.
So usually the air should not be there. So he is getting you properly, press the plants properly and water like regular. So you can use smaller pots also and keep the plant like this. So we got it as a herbal bouquet in which we can get all different medicinal plants. So make it systematic. Can tie it with the neem wire. Is also sharing part in the piece of the plant. They should be removed.
This is a variety of fibers. Again, I'm using this. It is a very big variety. So you can just like the monotonous green color by using this.
Present soil so that after water position of plants should not be disturbed. Can start such a plant get centered also. Can arrange systematically.
Students can start making all this for things.
accessory, I have to plant many things. You can do this garden is accessory also. But I like bigger, so I use multiple trees. This is going to be a succulent bouquet. This is also a hanging pattern, but it comes under succulent. And easily all of them, that doesn't require any, easily grow in one pot for at least 6 months, 1 year also. Not necessary that they shade that. Afterwards, they overgrow because these are plants. These are sassafras, snack plant or they call some disease orders. And they go everywhere. I have kept without watering for some 1 month and also it will suffer. Even if you use single for it will grow into multiply. So nowadays, so many WhatsApp you must be coming across NASA has recommended these plants and they are oxygen giving. So people say I have special physiology of studied for photosynthesis plants we got. So they are having a special system with the help of which they can survive longer without so very less maintenance. So one sassafras variety. So sassafras many such varieties are there. Some are with the low borders prominently. So one can grow. Now here also I am going to maintain that. One will be more in height. Actually according to size of pot, it should be double weight. Plant is not that bigger than we got it, but this will be again like 1 or 2 you can put such a bouquets. This can be kept again hanging position. So as we are arranging in the daily garden, we can use or keep them in the vertical pot as a bouquet style. Okay. So this will be a bouquet of succulents. One succulent, so maybe such a good succulents and they can be easily propagated by body if you grow them in a, always we have to put them, if you are interested in multiplying them, use the horizontal pot instead of so that they can get a space to spread out and this every leaf is having capacity to grow into a new plant. So you can get so many small, it's offspring we can say small pillu we say. So kids can be made available and they can grow easily. Now here the root system also you have to consider that must know because they don't require much deep growing root system. So shallow containers, horizontal shallow plants or boxes applies with dabba that will also do. So the arrangement in a small space. Typical garden section is not maybe less, just 5,000 square feet lot. But we can maintain our windows, our balconies also. So succulents are really best plants to multiply easily and maintain. So on internet you will get many pictures and then it's everything. So we have to consider design part also. And here also you can use the feathers, stones, everything. there are two varieties of Alpha, and then pipes, and then there are spiders. Now, I think small miniature plants you can put in the front. So they will get to go. So when you think of the pot of succulents, you can use lot of liquids and that proportion is more instead of the clay and fine soil. Okay, so it's mixture nowadays packets also they sell special material for cacti in which they also add the coal pieces, gravels. So more gravels can be put in this. As we are using it as a plant, we are not taking much care of the soil because this is not in soil. But specifically the water drainage should be properly done because they don't require much water. So succulents can survive in so they can get zescape. Zescape is also one concept in which no much water is required. Even if you put the water once in a week or once in a 15 days for this even you don't put the water for a longer time, then you will do. So mostly physiologically there are CAM plants what we say. CAM plants. CAM plants. More of processes is different and split as a day and night. So you can cover it with the gravels brick pieces to decorate it. We also use sometimes plastic waste containers, but make it eco-friendly and more decorative. You can use the coconut shredded strings and waste threads, etc. to decorate it. But for demonstration, we mostly avoid the plastic. Otherwise, any such plastic containers are available in the market. They also can be used. This is like terracotta has very much heavier. Actually, the location is handy and easy carry, but doesn't matter. So here, basic installation are one indoor So this is a philodendron variety and it is always having very good fresh green color. So that color combination also can be of big style. can see the tools also. This is also very big industry. Bonsai tools, they cost some 1 cc for 2,000, 5,000. These turn tables also they cost 20,000 with good bearing and all. But we are using that cake making which costs for this 500. So such options are there. But toolkits, standard toolkits are very costly. Japanese tools are very costly. But they are very sharp edges because bonsai lovers they take to a lot of care and spend a lot. They are having special benders, then scissors, wire cutters are different. For burning the wires, they are having stands. So everything is there. So what I have to do, this is a big industry. Here I have a lot of scope in selling and capital. Somebody was asking where we want to do wire. When in the beginning we started bonsai in Kolkata, we didn't get anything. But as we got connected with Jyoti we got to learn from where we can buy them, we can get it. And now we have everything and shipping to others. So those who are interested in bonsai making, they can get their material easily. So this is where we get connected and expanded.
So various stores you can get. This way also you can connect stores. These are the white tables. Then again we have these flat tables. You can use these also. I'm going to use the flat tables as I'm going to keep our house.
So in this book we are going to use all shade living plants and ferns are the best. We have learned the group Pteridophyta botany and ferns come under that. Okay? Rainy season going plants, but many ferns are domesticated in the nurseries like Nephilides and Tirelia, Silangella variety. They also require actually less care, but they should not be kept in heavy sun. The ferns are shade-loving plants. So these properties you have to consider. That's why I am saying many ferns from Western Ghats can be introduced and commercialized, not by grabbing them from the forest, but domestication is one process. As Dr. Yadav has domesticated many Western Ghats barleria species. We are having 7 to 8 good barleria species and domesticated them. Many beautiful plants are there in India, but we are not looking towards that with that concept. So we have given Hypogeia. One variety also he has developed as a ground cover. It produces very small beautiful flowers, and in university campus he has introduced that as a ground cover. So there is a lot of scope for research in horticulture this way. Domestication of endemic indigenous plants in the garden, and that is our duty. Bioprospecting, yes. Technically you can, or scientifically we can call it as a bioprospecting. Many actually grasses, we have domesticated, or we can say with the bioprospective point of view, we have introduced it as agriculture crop. Because rice was somewhere in the wide variety, now people, farmers have started cultivating, collecting its seeds and cultivating and getting the products. Same way we can, those which we can think as a weed, many weeds are having very beautiful flowers and then they can be introduced as garden plants. Okay, so we want to give you that angle to look towards the wild plants or what we call as a weed. With that angle also. So we have got one Sarana Masuka plant along with that. I will remove that. What are you saying? You were just saying something? So we are very happy that we can have such with many important teachers. Together we can contribute a lot. And they are very much experienced and well versed botanists, so they can suggest us many things to evolve our basic concerns. So here also in our flower arrangement concept we call it as a subject, object. So these are the concepts. Now Deepali and our group we are learning Kebana. We are going to appear for third level examination in Kebana under the guidance of Swami Yohana Chapter. In Japan there are, of course, we never presentation we are going to talk about that. But there are 450 schools of flower arrangement. Sorry, 4,050 schools of flower arrangement. Like Ohara, Sogetsu, Ikebana, so many others. We are just beginning that also. Just to tell that how keen they are studying, they have introduced their rules and regulations and they are teaching all over the world. Deepa had introduced state level daughter and she saw their big schools of Ikebana, they are really US. So you have to look towards it as a career opportunity also. As I told that Mexican school of that Galaxy company that they have started hiring Indian Institute of Rural Designing. I am going to be that also. As I was stating about the reference, we are having Kolhapur, Saira, this is Kolhapur, Big Bike area, Ohara School, and the batches you can see. We have attended Japan. So these are stars for us, and we proudly say ourselves as a good resources. We will take while demonstrations that we want to show you. It is a big family of garden lovers, bonsai lovers, and everything. So we have to be a part of that. This should be a part of that, and we can add a lot. Because we have studied all the physiology, mycology, pathology of our plants. We are going to study that. We can and we definitely get as a we get a lot of respect from them also because they need our help also. Most of them they are amateurs. Some are industrialists, some are engineers, some are other business people. But they are doing really very nice. They know a lot of species that I see. As SSA in July, I had conducted national workshop on Yamadori. So let me tell you about the Yamadori also. Yamadori is a concept where the old plants which grow on the walls and monuments, they are removed. Actually, previously we used to remove it from the forest, but now forest is not allowing to remove any such plants. But it is a very good concept that we can remove them from many old monuments. The monument will also be conserved and we mature material for making them. So the title of our workshop was Yamadori Recycling and Bonsai. So Recycling, tomorrow we will show that. One art is stone art. That stones are also appreciation of stones. So many such things are there. Soil, plants, everything are very well. If you learn them properly with the global aspect and we are seeing what is going on. Now we will talk about everything. We have even used so many terms. I can say many of you may be knowing. So things is stone art. For that topic also I involved the geology department because we have a geology PG department, but they were not knowing anything about suicide. So this is the work we are doing, bridging them. They show many ideas. Also, geology people can tell a lot about them about suicide. They can tell each other. So such many things are there, and those are also costly. Their bases are there. They have their roots and regulations. So such things are going. Here we can put symphonium also. So even if you will get one or two saplings, so they are some reddish color. So I would like to put it here. Then they will go quite varieties. They can grow like anything. They doesn't require much care. So I will put them like flowers and then they will multiply and make a good plant bouquet, which is having all the varieties in one pot which are indoor. So you can maintain at one place. Scheduleless, you have to maintain this can be kept at full sunlight, and this is mesofighting, what we learn. So teachers can teach this way also. Then various plants are there, which are there, which are principal as used in terrariums. So many such plant bouquets can be made. So aralias are best plants. They are having various shapes, sizes. Very small leaves are also there. Very big leaves are also there, and easily propagated. So you can have a collection in small cups, ice cream cups, cups. You can put the cuttings in soil mixture. They will use the roots, and they are very easy to do. So this is I will choose as a subject plant, and we can arrange other plants like Libera, Ixoras, which are outdoor. This can outdoor. Okay. Most of the and strong plants. So such a strong and analysis is here remove. Okay. While taking the bonsai also such a odd and taboos are removed. Cut.
I have new trees, and then some short trees, and some pipelines have added, and some plants. Then should go actually. Then should be this is sort of pipeline is going to grow still long, and you can come down like so. After 1 month, it's going to look very nice. Even when this box is growing so and grow. So it's going to look good.
Few of our members are doing the business of selling news articles also. Those small articles, they are very costly, so you can get in a crowded market way, etc. So the guide and selling, that is also a good entrepreneurship. That is the needs for green shopping. As people are asking, where we get your where we get device. So we monthly conduct a green shopping, and our members sell their products. So somebody brings the pots from your Shahpur and sell it there. So under one roof we can get everything. One of our members, she is a lawyer actually basically. She has completed her gardening course and now she has started Ramaya Organics, where she sells the organic fertilizers. Her husband is a doctor. So it is a very big business. They have started their own industry also. So such a lot of scope is there you think about. Okay. And that is also very good. Colleges also can start such a stalls as you have just beginning, madam. And I am sure we will all together develop it in a different way. And Nelly is expecting that. So you should have your own green shop in the college also, where you will get a lot of such people buy the bouquets, celebrated birthdays, and chocolates and all these such a genius or green gifts will be definitely very good and people will definitely love it. Okay? So and you can add so many more ideas in that. Okay? So here I have Svalbard, Aralia. So for outdoors we are having a lot of variety. I have chosen again very lilies. So our lunch nobody is sleeping. I hope. So plants are photosynthetic. How do they photosynthesize? Which is just an organically, which is involved, which is a machine for photosynthesis. What is it? What is their color? Then these are the red leaves. How will they photosynthesize? Which pigments? Do they have pigments? What do they have? Other pigments are also there. So this is also what we can get taught through the learning. So after COVID, we are facing the problem that students are not really seeing the classes. They are very online. Isn't it? So such projects we start giving. As my students are working on the butterfly plants, wetland plants, medicinal plants, their documentation. And I think practicals are better than learning theory. Now students think that they can learn so many things from Google, but it is not that easy. Your teachers have spent years in learning single specialized aspects. You should learn and respect them, and you should contribute and add with the modern techniques and additional things. Okay. So in front, terrarium of Diva and Veggie garden, the plant bouquets will not look that beautiful, but when set properly, they will grow, they will settle with each other and they will get a good shape. So you can add ribbon to that to give a feel of a bouquet while you giving, but don't use that plastic ribbon. Again, you have to tell your tourists not to use the plastic cover on the bouquets. Nowadays, the papers are used. So I told my coordinator because we are going to present and we don't look at everything green. Don't bring the bouquet which is covered with the plastic. He said, how tourists this just to be on last minute. You tell him and fortunately he took the point apart from all that tension and existing things. He brought the bouquets without the plastic cover. So such a small things can bring a big change. I really like that. And such small things you should want ideally to minimize the plastic pollution, global warming. So as we say, start personally. Think globally, act locally, behave personally. So small personal changes can bring a big change. That's Vishali. Now we will start with the last presentation, which will be followed by demonstration. Okay? It is about the flower arrangements.
So now let's see the principles and forms and techniques of flower arrangement. Next. Floral design is again one beautiful concept. So we have seen many flowers, beautiful flowers in our garden. We see beautiful flowers in the greenhouses, they grow in the greenhouses, and again in the florist shops we see many beautiful flowers, and flower bouquets also we see, give flower bouquets. So whenever we have occasion in our house or any event, or just in corporate offices or corporates, we need to make flower arrangement. Usually in corporates and corporate offices there are many big flower arrangements made. So let's learn about flower arrangement. Next, let's see the basic principles of flower arrangement. Actually, flower arrangements are of two types: instant flower arrangement and instant flower arrangement. Instant flower arrangement is like for Western flower arrangement is what we see. The flowers are arranged in a mass, like bouquets. Bouquets, you see many flowers are used, so it is a mass arrangement. Okay, so that is a type of Western flower arrangement. You can see European example mass arrangement, and American is line arrangement, like line forms are used, like stakes, etc. Okay, and Eastern flower arrangement is like our Indian flower arrangement. In India, we make garlands, and then torrents of leaves and flowers, and many such traditional arrangements are made in India. Whereas again in the Eastern flower arrangement, Ikebana is one of the famous flower arrangement, that is the Japanese way of flower arrangement. Okay, next. So let's learn about the design principles. Next.
Next.
Today we are going to learn about the principles. So there are several principles of flower arrangement. One is composition. So what is composition? The overall design of the flower arrangement, overall composition, like which material you have used, which color you have used, this is overall composition, or what is the shape of the flower arrangement. So that is composition. Then unity is important in the flower arrangement. Like unity is each material should complement each other. So if you are using a tuberose stick or glandular stick, the other stick should complement it. Like they shouldn't be facing backs to each other. These are some principles we are going to see further. Then the proportion, it should be scale, like how we made dish garden or terrarium. The tall flowers should be at the back, then again the leathers should be different. Okay, it should be and according to the pot also. Like if your pot is 1 feet flat, 1 feet of length, then the height of the tallest flower should be at least 2 times or 1.5 times bigger, not bigger than that. Then it will go out of proportion. Or the flower element should be in the dome shape. Like if your pot is 1 feet, then at least only in the dome shape of 2 feet. These are some principles. Then accent, as in landscape, we add some focal point, or even in doing some creative gardening, we add a focal point to the some different plant which is focused on. So that you have to one plant in the middle can be a focal point. That is the accent principle of accent. Then balance, as proportion, balance, balance like physically also the bouquet should stand properly, and visually also the balance should be good. Okay, so the color combination and all the balance should be good. Visually also it should look good. Harmony means, again, as I said, all the plant materials should complement each other. And rhythm, like as I said for the dish garden, the rhythm should be maintained. Like if you are placing a tall plant, then again short, and then it should, you can use a cascade, like orchids and all you can use as a cascade also, which will grow down. Next. So as I said, same thing is explained. Composition, all floral designs are first seen as a total composition. Total composition should be good. The form, color varieties and repetition. Repetition means again and again we are using the same material. Like golden rods. In a bouquet we can see many golden rods are used. Then unity is a singleness of purpose. The relation of the individual parts should be produced. Single general effect. Unity can be expressed using single color or unity. Now in this flower arrangement you can see the first. In flower arrangement you can see the composition. Then unity you can see in the second and third. Unity in the second is all dry material used. It is not a mixture of fresh material and dry material. All dry material used, so it looks good. So it is the unity. Then again one single color is used. And the form is maintained, so that is unity again. It is not very, not all different colors are used, so only one color is used, that is unity. Again, that third one is a vertical arrangement, and like for proportion you can say, in that vertical arrangement, the horizontal arrangement, the triangular shape is maintained, whereas in the vertical, this also triangular shape is maintained. Next. Accent, as I said, there has to be one single focal point. So in the first, you can see a white lily as the accent material, that is a flower. And in the second, you can see the magnolia flower. Next. Balance, again, you understand by its word, the balance should be maintained. Physical stability and visual stability is important. Whenever you create a bouquet or a flower arrangement, it should not, it should maintain its balance. Okay? So one is triangular arrangement, both are triangular arrangement, but in different forms. Next. Harmony, that is multiple colors are used, but all of them complement each other. That is harmony. And rhythm, as I said, you can see in the second, the flow of rhythm is very nicely maintained. Next. Now, design elements. There are 5 design elements in flower arrangement. That is line, form, space, texture, and color. Next. Line is the direction in which viewer's eye travels when they look at the floral design. Okay, so some bamboo, in the first picture, you can see some bamboo sticks, okay, and along with it there are some orchids also. So both are lines, one is straight line and one is curved line. So the straight line is static line, and the orchids, they are placed in a curved manner, that is dynamic line. whereas philodendrons are used in the second picture. Philodendrons, you can see the dynamic lines also, curved lines. Okay. Similarly, in the third picture, anthuriums are used in a curved manner. Those are dynamic lines. Next. So the flower arrangement should not be two-dimensional. Like only plain you are arranging something, it should not look like this. It should be three-dimensional flower arrangement always. So they have the width, height, and depth. There are closed forms and open forms. Closed forms are again like mass flower arrangement I said initially. So many flowers are used. And it's a closed form, like you can't see any gap within it. And in the second you can see the orchids are tall and some other plants are lilies are used below. So that is the open form. Next. Now the space. Space is also three-dimensional. That in the first picture you can see some the positive space, the purple color pink flowers you can see, those are tall. Those are the positive, that is the positive space, means the space is occupied. It's like mountain and valleys. So mountain is the positive space and valley is the negative space. So whichever space is in between that pink flower and the roses, that is the negative space. So, but the negative and the void space is the space between positive and negative space. So, if there is only positive and negative, if we arrange only positive and negative material, it doesn't look good. So we have to maintain the continuity. So to not to break the space, that void thing is there. So we have to plant. We have to use materials over there also. Next. Now texture. Texture also different types of textures. All plants, leaves, and green material, dry material. Now here different driftwoods are used. So the texture of driftwood is different. Then there is soft texture, hard texture, rough texture. So you can make arrangements using those materials. But everything should complement each other. It should be suitable. Like if you are using a rigid material, like in the third picture you can see, it's a ceramic pot or a stone, I think. It's a stone, round stone, and on that some dry material is kept. And again, if we could have put very delicate material on that, it wouldn't look good. So a sturdy material is fixed on it. So that thing should be maintained, even if you are using different textures. Next. Just one. So next is color. Color is again, you know the color chart, like you know the primary, secondary and tertiary colors. When in drawing we know all these primary colors. So there are monochromatic color, analogous, complementary, split, complement, and triad. This color scheme is used in flower arrangement also. Next. So monochromatic is like using color shades of similar color. Like if blue color is there, light blue color is the shades in blue. If there is red, then shades of red we have to use. So that is monochromatic. Then analogous is again, see, analogous is like they have used, second is analogous, red color and just opposite to red color is blue-green. But analogous is after red, red color is there, you can see the circle, color circle. So opposite to red is green, but in analogous we have to take just the colors which are next to green. Okay, opposite छोड़ के बाजू में तो जो है ना, वो you have to choose. So analogous you can go according to it. Complementary is just has red hair and then again blue. The color के next. You can just Google it. ये सब color scheme. Split complement is again red violet is used, and again yellow and just opposite colors are used. And triad are all mixed colors, like tertiary colors are mixed. Okay, next. Then now design forms. These are very important thing. Design forms. Those are symmetrical triangle, asymmetrical triangle, horizontal, vertical, circular, oval, fan shape, crescent, and Hogarth curve. Some forms we will be demonstrating here today. So next. Symmetrical triangle means this. First you can see symmetrical triangle, which has the symmetry is maintained. Then second is asymmetrical triangle. It's like a scaling triangle or right-angled triangles, but not symmetrical triangle. Okay. Then horizontal arrangement is in a horizontal way. Also, that triangle is maintained in that too. The curve or triangle is maintained. And vertical flower arrangement. When you are doing a vertical flower arrangement, the apex, like the tallest plant, it should be a slim plant. Next, and the base should be broad. Circular plant arrangement, again in circular form you should use. Then oval, again horizontal style you can use, or in vertical style also you can do oval style. Then crescent shape is that half moon you can see below, like crescent moon shape you can arrange, that is crescent. And Hogarth curve. Hogarth curve is the last one, like it is the S curve. You can arrange on a stand, candle stand, or samai, anything. Hogarth curve you can create it. Next. So tools and materials required for flower arrangement are the floral foam, scissors, pin holders, green material, flowers, pot, wire mesh, etc. Next. So these are few pictures of flower arrangement. Recently, last month, there was a naming ceremony of my friend's grandchild. So this was the what we call it, crib, something like that. So cradle, yeah. Cradle was decorated very nicely. It is a cane cradle and the flower arrangement is done very nicely. Next. These are the Ikebana, this is our Ikebana team. As Anashuran said, we have completed 2 exams. Third exam is in November. And we have received the certificates from Ohara School of Japan, Ikebana, and he is the Japanese consulate presenting the certificates. And in the group photo is the Mrs. Chand Kejriwal and architect Mrs. Archana Vaidya, they are the President and Secretary of Ohara School of Ikebana Mumbai chapter. Next. So these are few Ikebana vases and arrangements done. Next. Next. So these pictures have been shown earlier also by the Rishi Madam at the Wafa exhibition in Jaipur. Next. Next. These dry materials are used. Next. At Empress Garden, we were the judges for the Rishi Madam and myself. So thank you, and let's start with the demonstration. In between, you can ask the questions also.
is like completion of 1 year syllabus in 2 months. But we maximum try, as we have come along, and maximum things we will try to show you. Basically, until and unless you complete the 7 years of syllabus and become a master in Ikebana, Grand Master, Master of such a professions are there, you are not allowed to teach the Ikebana. So today we are not going to teach you Ikebana, but what we are learning we are going to demonstrate. Along with that, what we have learned in general about arrangements, we will show that. One best example, these vases, you don't see in the market. Have you seen such a vases in the market? So there are various types of Ikebana vases. I am telling you the story of entrepreneurship. We can say mostly, basically all of them they are made up of ceramic. Okay, and ceramic costs, or they can be easily broken, fragile also, and cannot be handled so easily. Okay, so this is a Hibika vase. Then one more is there. Where is the blue vase, which is a Hibika vase. So they are having their own terminology in Ikebana also. So 18 now the school of Ikebana and Sogecho school are increasing all over India, and the market is also increasing, we can say. But everyone cannot afford, or during learning we cannot buy such a type of material. So this is a Heka vase, vertical vases. So that round one is a Madoka vase. So one lady who was a manufacturer of helmets, she has made these vases with the helmet material. So see the innovative things, and they are very costly. These are also costly. Ceramic is much 4 times costlier than this. So this can be handled very easily, used by the students who are learning. Actually, we are spending comparatively a lot. One course, 1 year course, it costs some 50,000, 40,000, 30,000 likewise. And as you learn higher, again the fees are. But it is a hobby, we can say, and we have decided to complete it. I would proudly like to tell you, our teacher basically who has introduced us, who is the president of Kolhapur Bonsai Club. Actually, she is very much willing and enthusiastic, but now she has crossed 75 years. So under her guidance, we have learned all the bonsai and everything. So she is also learning along with us. She has also appeared for the 2 exams, and she is appearing for the 3rd exam. So that is the spirit. So education doesn't stop. You should keep on learning. She spends the fees. Actually, she is not earning much from that. And our teacher now for O'Hara School, we are member of Bombay O'Hara School, Bombay chapter. Because every city cannot start a chapter. They should have specific number of Grand Masters in that, Masters in that. The Grand Masters only have a power to teach. So many such rules are there, books are there, and material are there. Okay? So I just want to give you the idea how people passionately start. And in India, we are having so many arts. And Bangalore also we can see the leaf manipulation techniques. So I am wearing the IMD. So for that leaf manipulation, traditionally our rural artists, some of them they make the banana stem art also for pujas and all. But we have not given them the commercial thing. That is very beautiful and very different way of leaf manipulation. It is described by as leaf manipulation. There is for single workshop are single skill of leaf manipulation. They give the piece 5,000, 4,000. And where I asked for my puja with the banana stem art. In Vekurla, the person just took 500 rupees from me. You provide me the material, I will give you get that. In Mumbai, he could have earned 5,000 rupees. So these aspects still we have to develop. It doesn't mean you have to go completely. That is of them that they are doing it to get the satisfaction to conserve the art. So we are also having many such arts, our local arts as well as traditional arts. We have to give such a specific forms as they have made their regulations, they have made their documentation, their vases are specific. So lot can be done. Lot of cake material and baskets are beautifully made by our local artists. So it is our duty when compact center of central government is there and in Kudan, bamboo art and bamboo material is made, bamboo sheets are made, cake material is made, baskets are made. And his tagline is bamboo should be sold at the cost of gold. Really, growing it and weaving it and preserving it is not a joke. But what we say, we can get it plenty. So what's the cost of bamboo? It's just a bamboo, a grass, grows on every corner of the field. So it should not be, the thinking should change. And it's our to change it and give different angle. So one aspect, so these are the vases. Various types of floral materials we will use. So Sadhguru is going to preparing for the Hogarth style. One is Hogarth style. It doesn't come exactly in Kebana, but what in general, Western Sadhguru has shown various aspects. Hogarth is one shape, S shape. Basically, it will be given. So this is the floral foam. We usually call it Oasis, but Oasis is the name of the company. Okay, it is not a. Or people call it sponge also. Ecologically, this is also considered as a harmful material. So, but it is having good water absorption quality. You can see this is also very big dust. So these are the cycus leaves which are sturdy. Usually the longevity of the flower and whatever floral material we are using, that should be considered. I cannot use foliars. These are beautiful leaves, but when we didn't give water for one day, it will die. This is also a very good plant, easily grown and propagated actually. But for a single day, if you don't give water, it will collapse. So that is called as the shelf value. Shelf value of material is also very important. So most of these are the 0.5 characters. Usually the Ikebana people, they prefer the natural shells. But as it is an aesthetic aspect, we should not use such a diseased material or get it trimmed. There are again Ikebana various scissors. Our teacher who teaches us Ikebana, she is Arjuna Vaidya. She is an architect by profession, very enthusiastic person. She teaches us from Pune online, and once in a month she comes to Kolhapur and get it done from us. So such a passionate, that is not only the commercial, she is learning and she is planning to get her masters in Ikebana. So quality of this foam is easily it can be inserted, but we have to take care. You have to decide the position. Don't go randomly 1 years here and again it will get spoiled. Because it has to at least whatever color element you are doing, it should be as it is for 5 or 1 week. Okay? So accordingly the material should be chosen.
So I'll be using this pin holder. We get this pin holder for card arrangements. Metal pin holders there are very heavy. So it's either you use floral foam, and in Ikebana mostly floral foam is not allowed. So pin holders are advised. So I'll be making an arrangement with the pin holder, and this we get in various shapes and sizes. Like triangular is there, square is there, rectangular is there, and very even a small little pin holders are also good. And this is a big circular pin holder. So I'll do it from my side.
Your container should be filled with the water. That is one first rule in Ikebana. When examiner comes, your pot shouldn't be without water, And benefit of pin holder, you can immerse your material completely in the water. So chances of survival of material, then you can use the indoor plants also, soft plants, because your plants are completely immersed. Whatever material you are going to use, you have to immerse that in water for at least 1.5 day or 1 day. So your leaves should be completely immersed. They should drink maximum water so that on fluorofoam as well as in your arrangement they can remain as it is. Otherwise, if there will be droughts during exhibition or whatever presentations you are going to do, so this is the basic Hogarth shape I have made. I think it was there in Deepali's presentation also. And now I will cover up my floral foam with the flowers as well as green materials. The flowers which we are going to use in a mass, they are called as mass flowers. Some like the gypsophilia we showed, they will be peelers. Okay, whatever spaces are there, you should always the base should be green. If I am using sunflower along with that, some palm leaves are also used. So this is also now becoming an industry. When IIT teacher was teaching us floral designing, she took us to Dadar market. Dadar market starts at dawn 3 o'clock, early in the morning, and finishes till 10 o'clock. And all the material gets sold out. It is such a big industry. The floral industry is so big, and you can get all the flowers all over the world in that Dadar market. So it was a beautiful visit, we can say. So what we have to learn? Varieties of lotus, orchids, and chrysanthemums, mass flowers, peelers, and polished material also. Now people have started farming for kamini. So many kamini plants are grown. Many cypress plants are grown in the fields so that the leaves can be provided to the market. So this is also again the floriculture industry what we call. India's floriculture industry is big. It is having some 36,000 crore yearly turnover, and they are planning to increase that also. Bangalore is best in that. I think Pune, full horticulture MIDC they have started, in which they are growing all the greenhouse flower material. So it is again a very good entrepreneurship aspect for the. So during Dasara you can prepare this one. Floral foam can be easily grown. So there are various festival themes also. I think that was in the presentation of that theme. We at various exhibitions, exhibition we have had that Sankranti with the black pots, that sugar cane material, whatever is used in our material. So we can modify Ikebana and other things in floral design in combination with other traditions.
So these sunflowers are used whenever you use flowers. The sizes of flowers should be different. Like this is a bit smaller, this is a bigger. This should be bigger, this should be the tall one should be shorter, and the pin holder should be covered with the whatever. If you are using the floral foam or the pin holder, it should be covered with the green material. Okay. So too many plants wouldn't have good here. This wood I have used. This is a metal tray, pin holder, water and green material and glass. And these two should complement each other. This is like they are looking at each other.
So covering the floral foam with the green material. So these are the which leaves these are. This is a common garden plant and it is very sturdy. It is having good shelf life also. So usually the smaller area leaves can also be used. So to cover up your floral foam, it is necessary to use the Greek, what are these? Leaf morphology, what are the type of leaf? Simple leaf or compound leaf? Let's start with that. Good. Madam has started realizing.
This is the Ikebana pot, this is the Madhopavas and this is the baby vase. So together in a combination I am going to do an arrangement using this lily. Actually these are the ceremonies and I am going to show you on the floor. Actually, I've taken these 2 days back. So let's see what we can do with it. So if this would have been in a bird form, then it would have been more good. Actually, these have written the amount of leaves. So now this you can see it is losing its balance. In a vertical class, if the class is the stem is losing its balance, we can fix it with the crossbar. I'll show you how to fix it with the crossbar. You can use a stem like this, cut it into measurement and cut it and make a crossbar using tie it with the rubber band or wire. So this type of crossbar you can make and put it inside and fix it. fix it. And then you can put the stems there so it can be balanced. Now I'm going to use the fillers. These are the leaves of Dracena. You can just go with it, pin it, and you can use it in the flower arrangement. Or you can just put leaves. If you have big photos, leaves, you can just arrange them also. You can use the pins to fix it. So this is tall one. Actually, this bird could have come a little longer. And this is pretty dogs. Now we can go a triangular. So for support I have put this. So there is no more this triangular arrangement.
Friends, tomorrow you will all be doing by yourself. Madam will be demonstrating on the stage. All you student friends will be divided into different groups. You will be provided all the materials and you will be actually learning it. It will be experiential learning. Okay? Don't miss and your friends, most of them they have this for afternoon session. And I have already informed your concerned teachers. If you don't attend tomorrow's session, I am not going to give you the certificate. It is for your sake. Okay? And we have mentioned just 100 rupees as a fee. Just to make it convenient for all the students. I am happy that there are more registrations, but you will take proper benefit of the resources persons. Go back home and ask for the resources persons, you will not get them. So tomorrow attend the session, ask all your friends who are absent also to possibly come and attend the session. Okay? Tomorrow sharp 10 o'clock, session number 5 starts. Thank you.
So this is going to be a sort of symmetrical triangle.
I am trying to complete my homework. So for this you will go pretty flowers. So something is available with everyone. A piece of oasis. So all of you, it's me that you will make it for Dasara, Diwali, and send us the picture. Okay? So for maintaining the shape, Sandeep has helped us to wire this. A thin wire is used, or keep it grounded for some 2 days, and this shape can be maintained. Okay? So basically, proportionally, it should be more larger, but this is also.
These are the gold balls that I'm using. These are very common in the global shops we get it.
So as I keep on talking about the local material, this is the costus plant. Costus resinosus, widely growing in Konkan area, in maybe Saudi area. Nowadays, similar plants, a species of this is sold as the insulin plant also. So its leaves are not brought. So these are the bracts actually. White flower is there, Nagpadi is locally called. This is Costus resinosus. And I think this is a beautiful plant, easy to propagate, and you can see the color also. Okay, so I will try to make a vertical arrangement with this. Then again these beautiful fruits. They are Trichosanthus trichospidata. It is called as Kamka in Marathi. I don't know what is the local material. So these are used to decorate the marti. In Konkan area, Ganpati decoration is done fully with the floral material, which is widely growing. Various types of flowers along with the mango leaves. They are framed under one wooden frame is used, and they just simply hang it on. That is called as a marti. So we have organized one international workshop on marti also. In that these fruits as well as the glorious superba, it is called as polycystic extracted. That is also very beautiful flowers. All these plants, flowers and colorful fruits along with the areca cadaci, middle fruits, yellow, orange color, they are tied on the marti, and that is the best eco-friendly way of decoration. That's why I'm again and again telling the traditional ways are very beautiful and sustainable. So, along with that, we also learn the local flora. And even if along with the Ganpati Visarjan, they are put in the water, they will flow along with the river water, and and they will germinate going to the new plants. Fruits and flowers and they can easily decompose. So that such a concept should be very well conserved, I would like to tell. So here also, actually we want to make a crossbar. As Deepa has told about the crossbar, this is again best and eco-friendly way to make the support for the flowers. So this is a preparation for upcoming examination also. That is not easy. It needs a practice, but now you can see many videos on WhatsApp if you go for Ikemana. You can practice that. It is not difficult. So your pot should be already filled with the water, and the reason is again it gives the heaviness as well as water, whatever you are putting. And again always during the demonstration they cut the material in the water itself so that water bubble cannot enter. So this is my crossbar. When you uplift it, it easily fixes. एक मिनट इसमें तरीका से Here we come again. Here. Please see. मेरी बाकी से पढ़ी थी दोन सायकलिस्टची काम आहेत ना पेन केलेली नंतर पाहिजे Okay. So finally I have fixed my crossbar. So all these proportions should be well maintained as we must know the terms subject. Students are getting bored. You can come and help us.
Another last 5 minutes.
Yes, last 5 minutes. So it should not be one dimensional, it should be always 3-dimensional. Come. So you can learn to handle. You can learn to handle the material. So you remove stones, don't cut the leaves. Of the same length you have to cut it.
So
handle the
this is a
scissors
triangular
carefully.
base, a triangular flower arrangement. I've used tuberose, then these are the golden rods. You have to just arrange it in a triangular form. Some pastel colors are used. This is hydrangea, this is chrysanthemum, and this is button chrysanthemum. And these are the fan palms. Thank you. Thank you for patiently watching. Because flower arrangement you couldn't see from front.
So along with this white combination, I will use my posters also. And give me the 3 roses. So getting it fixed with the along with the crossbar is very difficult job. Yes. So as I told, it should be 3D. So your subject should come out like this. And subject secondary, these are the terms which are technical. So it is something like this. So we cannot make it in much hurry actually. And I would add some green material again at the base. These philodendron leaves are always beautiful. So this we cannot call exactly ikebana. Some steps of 3 leaves also we have learned in second step. Philodendron leaf. Take 2 more flowers. So the subject should be double the height of your vase. So that maintains the proportions. So during every flower arrangement, cut it. Cycle is okay. with gypsum your arrangement becomes very beautiful. And first I will try, that is a crescent, that is a moon shape. त्यातलं वयास असतं कळत. Each festival with the crescent moon, basic shape will maintain like this. So I will have to put the plastic actually and get it adjusted in the vase. This is a wooden vase made up of bamboo. So not necessary always to go for the ikebana vases. We can get lot of such a material in our markets also. Many cane baskets. So we will fix them. So put the gypsum figures. How you feel like this, Rajesh? Don't keep them so big. They should be immersed inside. So handling requires actually a lot of practice. This basic Christian shape. So mostly I will use the white material as we are going to depict the moon. So these are Song of India material, which can be used as a base hydrangea. फुलं बघते. So these are hydrangeas, shade-loving, very beautiful plants. So usually the florists in foreign countries, they get it in plenty. This is my favorite plant, and if a proper care is taken, we can grow it very well in the gardens. It is a shade-loving, good for indoor also we can say. So it should be somewhat outside also. Okay. So to give the 3D effect, we can put them outside, some with a larger length. So these are also Dracena varieties, which can be used as a nest. So these are the chrysanthemums. Chrysanthemums are white flowers. Actually white roses would have done very good. Okay.
You can use them in flower arrangements. You can cut them and give a nice shape. This way you can make them short and give a nice shape to it. So now this is the V-shaped vase, and as I said earlier, like the subject, Ikebana has subject and object, subject group and object group. So the subject is the head of the family life. It is the main step. Okay. So this has to be 2 times the or 1.5 times the length of the vase. So I'll cut it in that way. This actually needs pin holder.
It's a red elbow put in.
Triangular. Circle.
Square. Rectangular.
Triangular नहीं है.
Rectangular property. So the pin holders are also made of brass.
I'm keeping this at one side. I'm making an inclined form in this. So this will be the front side.
थोड़ा सा reset happen. Chandrapur, that is reset. Actually it needs white flowers. Yes, brass.
I just move this. The subject group has to be of one material and the object group has to be the other material. Like for subject groups I am using the areca palm and for the object group I will be using roses. So this is the subject figure. This should be 2/3 of the subject. 2/3 of the length of the subject.
So this is the peak. So I will change that. Yes. Remove this. So there should be a tick. So I am changing the material. It is not done.
The third pillar has to be a little shorter. Basically, Rikemana, they have angles
Yes.
which I am not explaining right now. This has to be 45 degrees and then the angle should bend by 70 degrees. These are some and measurements we consider.
So always you have to cut like this. The whole material should not be used separately. So in one bunch, you can complete a lot.
So this I am taking for the object as an object material. The main object should be a big rose, like prominent rose. Then its filler should be a little shorter, a little smaller in size than the object. Subject fillers, object and object fillers. Object has to be half the length of the subject. And it should look like as if they are The subject group is coming from one point. The object group is coming from one point. It should look like that. This is very basic inclined form. One is upright form with similar lengths. And this is inclined form. If the calyx are very prominent, you can remove the calyx. This is the tall pillar of the object. If the leaves are too big, you can cut it. Whenever selecting class, the class should be very fresh and the leaves should be very nice.
That is called as a purvey. So I have taken this box. You can make it as a rangoli. So at various levels, various material we use. One picture was there in my presentation. It is called as a purvey. So you can make such a big boxes, vest boxes. I have put the plastic under it, and the whole box is filled with the floral form. So various combinations we can use. This crescent moon I have tried to show. It is not that ideal, I know. Pins. So these leaves also we can use to decorate. So I will turn them like this and pin up. Pins. Box माझ्या काढायचे आहेत. So now this will need a very short stalks of the fruits. Here I am going to use the kaunda fruits, that is trichosanthus. See some small are there. Tachane in the box I can touch it. So we have to consider the proportions also. So you can make such a turns, smaller one, and pin up them like this.
So this is the inclined form in Ikebana, one of the basic forms.
It is like a classical music learning. So go for the subject, object, and afterwards, once you get the hand practiced, then on that base you can do so many things. It shouldn't be like a two-dimensional bookcase. It always should be three-dimensional. That means the 45 angle and forward. So it should have a 3D effect. Kind of. so many leaves are there, you can use them. Few more. So 3 more. Bigger one, I think. That is just different variety. You can put it. You want to see. But the height should be of same. It's very complete. With this pink color. Space like green one is this also. This line also. Laddu form should not be visible. Shanti. Crescent and so many colors and crescent having very good shape value.
Whenever you want to use the material for flower it's from your garden. First you have to check the shelf life. Whenever you want to use some green material or plants from your garden, you remove it, put it in the water and check how long it stays. Okay? Usually palms, and roses, ixoras from our garden, they also have a good shelf life. Then ginger lily, those heliconias, bird of paradise, you can use.
Tightly placed. The pyramid form should not be visible as I said. Listen them very properly, otherwise they will change their positions. Marathi? So this way, this is a perfect. You can put it as a rangoli or on the table decoration. So it is also having some that is called fold. So that we learned in the IFD, Institute of Technology. Actually your students have done this. So very good girls. So they also volunteers to help us. Yeah. Sandeep sir. With students, that is, everything is for students. So actually the time, it requires a lot of time. One arrangement we do for 3 hours. So, can you put it? Okay. Where is it? Isn't it? So what is your name? Sneha and Pragati. Sneha and Pragati will go for Kohara school, Ikebana. So usually one arrangement is done for 2 hours and more, but it doesn't matter. Here we all are for learning. We are also still learning how to give demonstrations, because choosing the material and collecting, that needs time. So this is the basic thing Deepa has shown, in which you can see the angles and how the objects are coming forward. Okay, that is the. All the exhibits. Dish garden and terrace. Let the plant focus नको. Dish garden and terrace. Try to. That is cucurbitaceae. So try to. Very big vine is grown. It woody stem it becomes. It is actually poisonous. But I had used it as one of the biopesticide. It is having the very bitter test. So I have tested for its antifungal and insecticidal properties also. But the colors are so beautiful. So they are having the ornamental value also, and they are just hanging like that. You can see, you can use actually very beautifully to decorate the things. Yes. Tomorrow. No, not to touch. Anybody is not going to touch anything, but tomorrow you can get. So some ethics also you follow. Jyoti madam tells that whatever cut material, you should not keep it like that because the demonstrator may have some other purpose. We may need it tomorrow.
Thank you all. On behalf of KLE Society and our college, I would like to thank all the resource persons, Dhanashree Madam, Dr. Dhanashree Patil Madam, Nipali Madam, and Sandeep Sithe Sir for conducting such an informative and engaging workshop.
Kalau